What up, y'all? Appreciate you showing up, hanging out, listening to my dumb ass. Like and subscribe. So, I was watching Iron Lords today, and it was a pre-recorded segment that they were doing, and they interviewed the main dude behind Shinobi Art of Vengeance. Now, he's a French dude. He's an animator. He's an artist. He's real good. He's real. Like I would be like, yo, his name is Ben Fiquet, I think is his name. Fiquet. Don't know how to pronounce it. It's a French name. Anyway, I would be like, look, Ben, I need you to draw on every surface of my house. Here's a bunch of money. I don't care what you do. Just draw. That's how good he is. Whatever he draws is beautiful. His characters, and his animation, yo, you've seen the screens. You've seen the and I told you yesterday, I was like, yo, I saw that Young Dirty Bastard video. It was called Shinobi, I think, or Get Out My Way. I forgot what it's called. I still forgot what it's called, but it was Shinobi. But it was so good, right? Anyway, they did about an hour and a half with him. And they went through his history of video games. Why he grew up on the Master System. He grew up on the Genesis, Mega Drive in his region. He took a break from that. He went studied in school for art. Took a break from that. Was doing, adulting. Took a break from that. Started the school. Took a break from that. Started making first game he made was Wonder Boy in Monsterland. And when I first saw that, I was like, oh snap, the original game is whatever, it's a Sega Master System game. But like how he did the art, I was like, yo, that art is crazy nice, even though the gameplay is like super basic. I was just like, yo, I just like looking at the art, it's like really cool. So I bought that game. I think I played it once. Then he did his studio, did Streets of Rage 4. And I was like, yo, look at this art. That's crazy. Right? Nice. I think I bought that one. I'm not sure. I gotta go back and check. I definitely played through it and I finished it. The twins and stuff at the end. I was like, okay, all right. That was a good game too. Yuzo Koshiro once again. I did have a critique about the music overall, but still, it's good. Then, now it's this game. Shinobi, Art of Vengeance. And King said it. He's like, every game is better and better and better. And the thing about Shinobi, it's like it's not just like, oh, it's a remake or whatever. It's not a remake. It's like a reimagining basically of Shinobi, with the same character Joe from 2 and 3, I believe. Definitely 2, Revenge of Shinobi. And so he was talking about how like the different mechanics are it's a little more difficult. It's the most difficult game he's had to make out of the 3, because of the platforming and the different, it's just different for the hitboxes and stuff, because the enemies are a little bit more dynamic and faster than Streets of Rage. And I was looking at it, I was like, yeah, it's like it is a little different, like how the magic and all that stuff works. And you can, I don't know if you can level up. I played it like once. No, I played the demo actually. And then I bought the game and I haven't played the game yet. So I need to go back and play the game. And I heard there's like Eggman skins and all kind of stuff. I think there's a bonus stage, whatever. But the point is that this dude, now realize he did all of the character designs and artwork and animation for the game for the most part. I mean, I don't know if he had help doing other stuff, but that's what he said. And like he did the little part where Shinobi is riding on the dog, and then there's a kaiju in the background. That was his idea. He's like, is that cool? He's like, yeah, that's cool. It goes in the game, and that's what he kept saying throughout the interview. Is it cool? Because he's a gamer too. So it's like, is that cool? Does that look cool? Yeah, that's cool. All right, put it in the game if it's possible, obviously. I think there was something he said that he wanted to put in the game but couldn't. And I do not remember what that was. But I mean, one of the main things is just like when I come across creators like him, I'm like, he's fairly young. I don't know if he's Gen X. He looks too young to be Gen X, so he might just be on the cusp of millennial, basically like the beginning, the elder millennials, if you will. Like maybe he's an 80s baby. I don't know. Uh, but like King, look, okay, King said, all right, this is the next game that you're going to do. And he was talking about Musha, basically like Power Strike before it. And I don't want to say Thunder Force because that's a different, what you call it. But it was, I think it was called Xanax on the NES, Compile. And I think Seismic made it on the Genesis. Compile made it on the Sega Master System, and I believe they made the NES version. I mean, basically, this company made the same game over and over again on different systems, and they just made the graphics better and they changed the enemies and stuff. But it's basically the same game, just with better graphics and better, stages, more colors, different enemies. But they use like the same sound cues, like when you get extra life, it goes dun, 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 dun. When you hear that in a shooter, that's the same, and it's the same. It's in Power Strike, it's in Xanax, it's in what did I say? What Musha. It's in all those games, and the music is dope too. So, but anyway, he said that, and then Ben was like, I don't really like shooters because you're kind of limited. I like the characters. I like to do character animation. I'm like, yo, I can see why, because character animation is fire, right? So then he was talking about, what games he would like to do. And he was like, I don't know. I like the da. And he said the magic words. He said, Space Harrier. I said, hell to the nah. If he makes Space Harrier, it's over. That's the only game I need for the rest of the world. That's it. He makes that, I'm done. I'm like, I don't care about the console no more. I'm gonna just play this. I'm gonna make a dedicated arcade cabinet just for this new Space Harrier. I'm gonna make it move just like the old one, but I'm gonna make it. Man, you don't understand. That's the game that made me a Sega head, basically. That was the game that opened my eyes. They clicked the thing in my brain and went boop, 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 boop. Video games. That's good. That was it. And him, with everything that he's done so far, I love. As far as artwork, animation, he's hard on himself when it comes to like storytelling and stuff. Not so much storytelling, but like story. And I'm like, he's good. He's good. Like his art and animation is so good that it brings up like everything else, if that makes sense, to a certain extent. But it's like he was like saying, "No, I'm not that good at story and stuff." And I think it was King or it might have been Cog. He was like, "Yo, the original like Revenge of Shinobi had no story. It was just like the beginning with this text, boo 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 boo, and then the end you did it, and that was it. That was the story. And then Spider-Man and Batman showed up in the middle, and I was like." And so the story that exists within Shinobi Art of Vengeance is 1,000 times better than all the previous games. So, he can be hard on himself, and I understand that. That's a pretty good trait because it keeps him in check. It doesn't get his head don't get too big. He's a talent. He needs to be around for decades to create these games, and Space Harrier needs to be I'm sorry, Sega, you need to. I don't want to say hire him or lock him down or just do something like be like, yo, keep the arrangement, keep the agreement with him, be nice to him. He's making y'all money, he's making us happy. Keep it going. But listen, if he does space, he mentioned space. It wasn't like Cog or King said, "Oh, Space Harrier." No, he mentioned it, and I was like, "Punk, word, shoot, that would be the best Space Harrier ever. It would be." I don't even care about any other game, honestly. He said Game Ground too. I was like, nah. I don't want to get no Game Ground. Space Harrier. You know how dope that animation would be? He's like running, jumping. Come on, son. Sorry. Now I go home and play Shinobi or something. Anyway, I just had to talk about that because it's a good listen. They just posted it, I believe today. So you go on their channel and check out that interview. Like I said, it's about an hour and a half or so, but it's very interesting. It's sometimes a little hard to understand. It's a very heavy French accent. So but it's really, really interesting. And he drops a couple of he drops a couple of f-bombs and stuff. And Cog is going crazy. It's pretty funny. Oh man, it was good. That was a really good interview. That's a really good interview. But anyway, that's all I wanted to say about that little bitty thing right there. I got no smoke for PlayStation ponies today. Not today. I mean tomorrow, of course, there'll be something happening popping off. But I'm pretty sure I missed something anyway. But it doesn't matter. But let me know in the comments below what you think. Go watch the video. I'm gonna try to remember to put the link in the comments so y'all can just click through. Let me know what y'all think about Shinobi. First of all, I mean I know I said that in previous videos, but let me know what you think. You think the art is dope? You think the animation is dope? Made by one guy for the most part, as far as the animation and stuff, and the character design. And I got the art book. Like I said yesterday, I was flipping through. Man, that game is crazy. Anyway, I talk to you on the next one.